Gabrielle and John, my husband and I, have this hill farm in central Vermont. We've got 40 acres and right now about 20 sheep. We actually produce mostly crossbred animals on the farm. We're always trying to breed a finer fleece with luster and crimp and length. It's a lot of fun because we're never entirely sure what we're going to get. Yeah, shearing is our annual harvest. We get one harvest a year, and it's, we find out on shearing day if all of our hard work is paid off.
My name is Jim McRae, and I'm a professional sheep shearer. Well, these are Cornmeal crosses, and Cornmeal crosses are a little more difficult to shear. And this is a wool farm, so we are especially careful about how we shear. So what happens is we have to be careful what's called second cuts. We're concerned about having little pieces of wool in the fleece, which is harder to get out and can ruin the fleece if you don't do it right. Also, Cornmeal sheep have a lot of wrinkles on their body, and so we have to be careful of how we shear them. We shear them a lot like Merino sheep, and there's different techniques so that we don't hurt them. When we shear in the New Zealand system of shearing. Basically, if we do it right, the fleece should come off in one piece. Then it can be picked up from one end and put onto a skirting table and skirted right there.
Well, this is a skirting table, and it's a wire mesh top. We just set it up on sawhorses. The idea is that you throw the freshly shorn fleece out on it, and the short bits, which we call second cuts, they're undesirable, and any other debris that is on the fleece. So we shake it while it's on the skirting table. Most of that falls through the wire mesh, and we also pull off, it's essentially a skirt around the entire perimeter of the fleece, and it's the bits of wool that hang out below the coat. And so they get stained with manure and mud, and hay chaff collects there. So we take the skirt off. Once we're finished skirting, a lot of the fleeces are on the damp side. Wool actually absorbs a lot of moisture just from the atmosphere. So what we do is sandwich the fleece in between two old recycled bed sheets, and we roll it in half and roll it up from one end to the other, and set it aside, and then we actually go through it all over again at least once and sometimes twice more. Shearing day is a lot of fun because we have family here this year, and usually a lot of friends show up, and it's a little bit of a, party atmosphere. Everyone's excited, and I love to see the fleece get thrown out onto the skirting table. It's very exciting, and it's extremely rewarding. I love it when the shearing machine shuts off and it's over, and no disasters have happened. So there's a lot of many hours involved with the fleeces. I'll spend probably most of this week actually getting every last little bit of debris that I can out of them. It's really a labor of love.